Hello and welcome to Trilogy Jewelers' brand new YouTube channel. My name's Frankie Mardell, the director here at Trilogy, and today we're going to be talking about the legendary watchmaker Patek Philippe and the updates they've made to the Nautilus line recently. But before we get into the video, our watch of the day is the AP Royal Oak Rose Gold chronograph with white dial. This watch has been hugely popular over the last year and the values of it have risen over 70% and have shown no signs of slowing down. We've got this one here for sale for $57,950. It's 2016 and comes with box and papers. We are operating a click and collect service at the moment, as well as free next day delivery on all our watches. Patek Philippe, as we all know, is a legendary watchmaker who's been producing watches in-house since 1839. And they came out with some news last week that rocked the watch world. They discontinued the hugely popular and highly coveted 5711 blue dial, which we have here. This watch, since its release, has been really popular, and it was really quite a shock that they discontinued it, especially after discontinuing the white dial 5711 last year. But now they've discontinued them both, it brings to the question, what are Patek's plans for their flagship Nautilus model? My take on the subject is that the 5711 or the plain dial Nautilus model, as obviously it'll be a different reference, won't be discontinued completely, and I think there's a few reasons for that. Number one, as it's always been the most popular model, maybe because this is seen as the entry level Patek Nautilus. As we all know, this piece had a very long waiting list, if you could even get on that list as a VIP customer. If not, you'd be waiting in excess of 10 years. This was the reason the model was selling for at least double the retail price on the grey market. Last week, before it's discontinued, you'd be lucky to pick one up for some change out of 60 grand. That, this week, is now impossible. This one I've got here, I'm actually not selling at the moment. I just want to see where the market goes with the model, and I'm quite happy to hold on to it, as it's clearly going to be a collector's piece. I have seen some for sale up online, with the cheapest one I've seen online in the country going for 89 grand. It'll be interesting to see if people really pay those prices and people actually perceive its value as 20 grand more than it was last week just because it's discontinued. It's hard to predict where the price of this timepiece will settle, as currently I believe dealers are trying to capitalise on the news of its discontinuation last week and hit it while it's hot. While I do expect the prices to remain high, there is likely to be some pullback when people start to think, is it really worth £90,000 for a still sports watch with just a date complication? In my opinion, it's not, but this whole market is run on supply and demand, and obviously the supply of this piece is now going to be even more limited due to the fact that Patek aren't producing it anymore. Due to the popularity of the plain Nautilus line, I don't expect Patek to discontinue this completely. Rather, they'll update the 5711 with some new features and a new movement. It's most likely this will be the reference number 6711, obviously following on from the 5711. I have seen on various social media platforms and a few group chats a couple of potential models that Patek will be releasing. One of them is the 6711/1T, which looks really nice, as you can see up on screen now. It's rumoured to be a 41mm case, so 1mm bigger than the current line. This watch is going to be made in titanium and come with a bright blue sunburst dial. Also, it's going to be a removal of the date function, so it's just going to be a completely symmetrical blue gradated dial, which in my opinion looks stunning, and I really hope they make it. Also, another great feature that is rumoured to be on it is a micro adjustment on the clasp of 2mm each side. It's always been a complaint of a lot of my clients that the Patek Philippe Nautilus, and as well as the AP Royal Oak, can't be adjusted at all, especially for hot weather or larger wrists. You can't get it to sit exactly right like you can on a lot of the Rolex models. The other rumoured model I've seen is the 6711/1P. This is rumoured to be made in platinum and come with a black gradated dial. Once again, like the 6711/1T, it comes without the date function, in a 41mm case, and with that great new feature of the micro adjustments on the clasp. I believe Patek Philippe want to move away from being known as a steel sports watch house, which is why they've discontinued both steel models of the 5711, which is also why I believe that these rumoured models are likely to happen, because they are coming in other metals other than steel, obviously the titanium and the platinum. It wouldn't be the first time Patek have released a platinum Nautilus. Back in 2016, they released this stunning model, The 5711/1P was very similar to the normal 5711, but obviously made in platinum. And instead of the index battens, they came with diamond baguette hour markers, which looked really stunning. And it also had the date stamped of the 40th anniversary on the dial, as you can see up here. I really hope that both of these two models are released, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see what Patek come up with this year. I'm sure whatever it is, it will be fantastic and have a really long waiting list if you can even get them at retail. So this was Trilogy's brand new YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. We're going to be coming out with many videos weekly on a ton of different topics, and I hope you enjoy them all. Give us a follow on Instagram at Trilogy Jewelers. And if you're looking for any particular watch or jewelry, give us a message. I personally answer the DMs on there, and I'll be happy to answer any of your inquiries. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.